I was looking back at the draft, and you know, Browns quarterbacks, we always like to talk about that, or quarterbacks in the draft. There were 3 quarterbacks picked in the first round. In each case, a team traded up to get one of these quarterbacks. And in each case, the team that gave up the chance to draft that quarterback, you could say probably could have used a young quarterback. We'll start at the top of the draft. San Francisco. Kyle Shanahan is the coach. Brian Hoyer is their starting quarterback. They could have taken Mitch Trubisky. They didn't take Mitchell. They traded down a notch. In fact, the 49ers took Solomon Thomas, a pass rusher. So they could have used the quarterback. They didn't. They passed on Trubisky. The Chicago Bears traded up a notch to take him. Okay, here we go. The 10th pick in the draft. Buffalo had it. That their quarterback is Tyrod Taylor. Yeah, he's okay. In fact, for a while, the Bills were agonizing. Do we pick up his contract? Do we sign him to a new one? Do we get somebody else? It wasn't like they're sitting there going, they have the reincarnation of Jim Kelly, their favorite quarterback. So they had Taylor sitting there. They traded their pick to Kansas City, who took Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes is going to be a backup there in the beginning. But, okay, so 49ers pass on a quarterback. The Bills pass on it, taking the quarterback. And, of course, the Browns at number 12, Deshaun Watson sitting there. They pass on a chance to take Watson. Houston trades up for him. And, of course, the Browns end up McConaughey's one of the picks they got for players they got for that pick, and they have a first-rounder next year. To me, what does this all mean? It shows how scouts and general managers are so divided on this quarterback class that teams that wanted quarterbacks were willing to trade up and get them, and they were trading with teams that kind of clearly needed quarterbacks were willing to give them up. I mean, in the end, the Browns were the first team that actually didn't trade up for a quarterback. They got DeShone Kizer, middle of the second round. That's a pick, rather, that they had received from, if you go all the way back to Carson Wentz and all the trades that were made in the 2016 draft. So the Browns were the first one to wait for a quarterback to come to them. They took Kizer, and now so we'll go back at, you know, even at the end of the first year. You look at Trubisky, you look at Mahomes, you look at Watson, you look at Kizer. It'd be interesting to see how we rank them at the end of the season.